Are you looking for a way to streamline your editing process in Final Cut Pro 10? Try organizing your folders and content before you even start editing with master library templates. Here's how you do it. Open your Finder and select the drive you want to create the project in. Right or control click and create a new folder, or click the new folder button, then give it a generic name. This will be the root folder that you're going to zip later. Now, within this folder, create folders that you plan on using in your library. It depends on your project, but you should at least have audio, graphics, footage, and export folders on every project. You can create more detailed folders within those if you like. The other item you need to put in this root folder is a master Final Cut Pro 10 library with a generic title. This library will contain all of your necessary folders, keyword collections, projects, and any files that you need or want to access on every project. If there's a default library in your browser when you open Final Cut Pro 10, go up to File and select Close It, and create a new one by going to File, New, Library. Select the generic root folder you just made and give the library the same generic title, then save. In the browser, click on your new library, then go over to the inspector and choose Modify Settings to set the media storage location to your root folder. Set the motion content to be in the library, then set the cache and backups to your root folder. Now change the event title to the same generic name as everything else. Ignore Smart Collections for now because you're going to make your own. You want to create folders and keyword collections in your event that match and link to those in your Finder, so right-click on the event or go to File, New, Folder. Within each one of those folders, create keyword collections that correspond to different categories in those folders. For example, if your audio folder has interviews, music, and sound effects. Import any files that you use across all projects into their corresponding folders by clicking on the Import button, or press Command-I and bring up the import window. Select the hard drive or volume on the left-hand side where your items are located and find your files. On the right-hand side, select to add everything to the existing master event, as well as leave the files in place, since these are master files that you want to use across multiple videos. Leave everything else unchecked for now and click to import. Move the items to their keyword collections in the browser and repeat as necessary. Right-click on the event, a specific folder, or a keyword collection and select New Project. Name it your generic title and choose your preferred settings or use the automatic settings. Create a keyword collection with your generic name, put your new generic project in it, then place this collection in the Projects folder. Now that all of your folders and assets are organized in both Final Cut Pro and in the Finder, you're ready to right or control click the root folder in the Finder and select the Compress option. It will then become a zip file that you just unzip before you start every new edit. Change all the generic titles to the new video project specific name and then repeat for future projects. Getting your files and folders perfectly organized and having a basic understanding of the Final Cut Pro interface saves you a lot of time when you're just starting out. Putting media onto the timeline and arranging it to tell great stories is the next challenge. Make it even easier by using the free Pond5 app for Final Cut Pro 10. Access millions of items from the Pond5 marketplace, add preview files directly to your Final Cut project, edit them, and replace them with the full resolution versions, all with just a few clicks. What else do you want us to cover in Final Cut Pro 10? Let us know in the comments below. And if you like this video and want to see more tutorials, click the link here or subscribe to our YouTube channel for more. You can also read the Pond5 blog for an in-depth companion piece, as well as other filmmaking tips and tricks. And as always, head over to pond5.com to get millions of video clips and other assets to use in your next project.